One can say one party people. One can say one party people. And one obi obia Honorable George Sisata, only right to the Obasako be free. And to say Elko na Kakawasam, Elko no or your party member Elko. Don't go and order him to sack people. Don't go and order him to sack people. Ebufu sem na secretary no wo no onye NSRT adwumenti wa ba no sro fro na ye party ni ba. Go and tell local government minister to sack that secretary. Onye George Sisata no fa no ho. So in one work or new officer, you want to command him around. There one party na wa benti you want to command him no. Be careful. Good afternoon. Makamezi. You know home. Good afternoon. NDC for Oduabu Okroma. Oduabu Okroma. Allow him to work. Allow him to work. Oboni di ni nyina oyen dede wa abonidin. Because oye mojamon oye a nice gentleman of Ukroma hade. Waba don't leverage on that. Na sabe won din se huni bia o. 0244408046 0244408354. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon, Kwamna.
Yes, boss.
Upon
Christ and Admon Pocho won't swear.
Masmo. Na Kwamno is my mobile.
Oh,
I will tell the man Quadri Yanama.
Mate, Daddy.
Na auto debut. What friend then? A Quabasser.
But you're me a Catholic.
Ah, Gama.
Poaching you.
Oh, no, Master Banyo. I ain't Jesus Christ.
See, on your brown ye.
You, I'm a Malcolm to me. Most, I'm a what premier Jim or Kakmodo.
Okay.
The NDC, would be him, Papa. Now, say, you to me now, Semia Wabi. Sabi, may honor would be a summon man. I win a baby call, and Nunu. And Pemby, Motiano, smart home my friend. Now be Aquacon Marie or Capondo. Now Moncona Moncayazi. Monkabelin, Wabachanoco. Why is it okay? No, I mean, there, what's in baby in our batchen. Then police PRO. So many nights you my plan. Well, Cape Coast, no, any time. How can them be son? No, so fair, dear. A principal, young madam, Aquan, no catching, education or around, Obama, quickly, natural. Bear like a friend. Now, okay, or the bed, if you are by the Yakonia Capacho. Would be like about Frema Oba. Ma Sisiano, NDC for one more, even one more political appointment. One more Madonna, the Ubi would be made.
Okay.
The reader now, again, yes, or your president, Mamma, only a man check. Ubiara or Benedict Millie. Cocudonco, no, and Conco.
All right. That important at this time I'm never pico biso.
Yo, oh no, can I some be there? Say, abandon my abandoned Gumedi or the Shawansa. Yadan Yen.
All right.
I think it won't Hong Kong. And Sibiana woman appointment to do NDC, don't you need me?
All right.
On the beat, Mawabe, but the Biban.
But that's it, Daddy. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon,
yes, sir. Papa.
But I'm name is that.
Christ and Adam who name ye pa.
But I'm sister,
but you know ye.
Yo, but you're better to move in. But you start next day, in a time.
Yeah.
We are going up on what keep with the on camp. Another Ghana had
yes. Issues, however, within the week, you can address any of them.
But I'm a mission. ɔyɛ school fún mmɔframma na teachers no wogya wɔn mu wɔ bɔ kurom no anna me ɔhɔ ebi dɛ meyɛ baatan mmɔframma no wɔba wɔn bɔ hɔ dzin ɛhɔ wɔfɛ wɔn mpirikee mu ɔwɔ tɔpia do hɔ no St. Augustine fún mmɔframma no ɛhɔ ne wɔkɔ ne ba maama wɔbɔ game na wɔde bàkyɛkyɛ nti school authorities no wɔn mu wɔ nyɔnkɔ mmɔframma no ho mɛn.
All right.
But auto DBM, Yana Papa Chairman wound to me. Now the Kasa, and the Waho naked in the Damizia, Jinabio, Jina CCI. In the Sawama way, Juma, Shaduna, your way, Juma, men for political party, young cut away. No, you way, your man one so.
Okay.
If it does, and yes, she are, into one fro. I have been in a while from the world, this a while, son. Into a beyond Shaduna, your Juma. In that case today, NDC from work with George in all was so one. One man about 1 year Juma. If that's 1 year Juma, about Tono, about agency, and the walk against any starter. But I say, Kayashi, Wawa, Sanfo. If them can, a 1 year NDC party office, a 1 year you go in 9 officer, into a beer one, acquainted or Kakana Hall. Ever come or catch a wife and we walk a meeting on can hall. No one jam my bench and on ye money great on for the temple from Madasi.
Pastor, but I say good afternoon.
Good afternoon, Jason.
Alaji.
Salam alaikum.
Wa alaikum salam.
Which is Jasmine, Wakasa Papa, you may say, we better way, the course of the movement. You can hear Brendan, as some what to want to me, no. Oh, yeah, you oh, yeah, say, one is when you're lazy. Nanka winja nanka court je obutuma ko ma ambrane zo ko do won fani tuma gana ni dia nya
one court bi ambo no kwedu de we dibo no
ma won kan de the lawyer friend ko ni atete ada one
apia ku bi
no apia also have the woman contract do on your road contract bi nam there waje whisker on ye another 1 year
okay.
Let's say the man are some neta. I say, won't you miss with the bonapa? If you crow one more, a friend walk on in ye. Now, a human playing ye, you know, man, MP before the sun time and move for whom. If they are you, Juma contact, if they are you, Juma, look, 7 years to 8 years on your appointment for Swampo. On contract was a man, I said the man or to the man, a friend, a lawyer, and a canza. Why did we cheer a cow? Na wuti misade ntina agifika na ose edwuma no sanye aya no kwada ma organizer me circulate asem no yeda American da ma ote enwa enti yesuban na oze hinu kogbonim enti
could say good afternoon Efo Christ na adumo na won so e all right okay yentu
Kastle FM,
okay. All right. Let us say, Efo. Good afternoon.
Yeah, good afternoon, Kwamna.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, today.
Hey, Samaba.
Yeah, better today.
Hey, welcome. Hey, Brappy. I mean, you see, you can do the Kojo Krum. Hey.
My hit winner.
Ah, I see. I see. Wow, my okay, Marty. Rapping me too.
Yeah, Kwamna. Oh yeah, I'm kade. What's the power on your transient and but for 9 nana. Mandalian.
Yeah.
It's not. You didn't find ya what way we are. A kade George all by any MC. Check it Madam Jamil for that number. What for calling to the current because in there you are only your demon also. You know, I'm not some people who put a boson with you. But you can create a put that over there. And when a Napa for on one cycle, I'm not Diana.
That be cry.
On appointment on that's why. That no. God no people no about testing. So I'm into mama of endings. So I'm going now, but some of my guy man find you no better. You're not gonna buy. You're not gonna say what. I have to be Yagma. Into my movement to God is start with because no way. Into the cutting Yabutan, I was be yelling Yabutan because Mamma had or not to be very easy. In saying I believe in two more quarter on Castle, Mamma someone, we could put from Yabutan. The Yabba, if my mom could be Yagma, first man, I believe. Because you buy and buy no. If you have a good boy, I will tell you someone I could blow. Salute, brother.
But I say, Sababa, good afternoon.
Good afternoon, gentlemen.
Yes, sir.
Aha, hey, wapo me.
Christ in Adumona, one swear.
Nyame kuriara. Hey, gentlemen, and the me a bass and bina, Madimania up on the come there, na oya George Nezi.
Okay.
The echo store what their correction for official duty, equire tenampo.
Party people within our no.
Yeah, I attend a Brenton or a break.
Ah,
in fact, I titi.
Papa, my won't put in there. Obia Bana said, party not on no through, how when I have an on to all can ask my tone away, Tabby.
Yeah. Now we put more woman say equantum bra a Brenton Abash office, no door settler, na cotton panankasa, nche one throw beer and to beer and quite. Na cotton nipa will go a bit at number pay. Oh, then why are you goma? What is happening when they are? Namu wazi bi abenti bi mbribi na wo friend dan payini bi no ho me refinizin NDC chief executive payina ofi ho na rabe bi bayansa na MPP foroba ejiri Ekins yes na brodo ebokon not ejiri Ekins nanyim 24 hours assembi ezekwa bia otoda ma bra ebesia na ben non bebium MPP full ben on bebium men with the worst of face bium
wow
one shed we are men with the worst of face
okay
was so bebium one shed ni
all right
on look at danchana a branch na menjin de come with the secretary can no solve problems them and this is their way executive yinimwa when jan mo administrative work na one call as executives no issues to be now 1 year na branch no shadow by age mention that was started the board yanako hence what is all this rush for yanko want to me na some no do want to me watch there or ye party nyintra na the watch there or ye Ghana nyina wait the one into almost morty
yes
and the two all of a sudden politicians, especially MPs, are running in one war dictate police vokana wo for do chinipa yoko kona wo for do chinipa BNI kona wo for do chinipa na other such them maintain and ketesia nyina me give it there wo one pin for what da one once we co training when you kona wo for do chinipa enyim dem nyoreka say ya wama untumi wama ni bela
yeah
woman fidi enda enyima enyimde wenye
be condition on to me on
it me meet intra 48 hours because one ma will bail and the one to Muson Kade Kofie Kwa. It's my Macanasa. Ye wo nipa bi wo wa wo tum kado the way a wo abo bread do na won dem mebinti one more self recognizance bill ono sabi me fan susu yem fa ne de obi te de John Mama obi te de President Kufuor dem group another Akufo Addo kado dem nti ko ye nya we ba show because we nwanum ko baby ara na won to mineral also won dem be brain mo ayen de wo de no wan yo ebotum edamo bi no de begina mo na abefie ebasa say the conditions that what am tuma all you do is to go to court a high court then you apply for a review of the condition finished iya catch fu wonim
better say
papa what on you then
better say all right yes good afternoon. Ba mi Jennifer Nkanda de ma mo hwe wechiri kwan pa. Akwaba. Yeah. Wa dwunu o miti mu pa Nkanda ze mo hwe wechiri kwan. Yes. Ejuma da say.
Kastle FM 90.3 heavy.
Okay. All right.
For better for worse, so Kastle FM for bomb.
All right. Baby Jennifer, where I say? Where I say, baby. Good afternoon.
Afternoon.
Yes, sir. All right, thank you for coming too.
Brother, on your dem epidemic attack obia. Nemo today efo de ono uhu de MPP no woni mo James Mabia. Papa, you will many minutes pinina ya dina onja. Sada wo taxi driver jumana da tum chana si se fe radio da wo na trembre no. Na we se ba no so nyam. Awu efo eko law school da ben.
Don't attack. Man attack the issue. Also issue of the man attack.
Over $55 million. Only spooky issues matter. Only the Senate may be ideal. No one call us there. In party face was yet to Yoko. Whether to honor them. Where do you know from us? What you say? 5 service over 240 million. I do. Why ya bet no opposition na fa na efa muslim gation.
But I say, good afternoon.
Good afternoon, sir.
Ejado, me too.
My Portuala, make some more years. No, you can't. Don't a constitution, a digital was a Bible show, yeah, and now was a Bible in the bed of the show, yeah, a digital.
I need to mean 2 minutes.
Yo, I'm the middle there. In front of the Bible, man. No matter what share, no what to do with the Ghana constitution. Mr. Asher, Bible, Second John, and one paper, chapter 8, Second John, verse 8 to 15. Often there, but they are very dream about corruption as a bomb, no excellent. No, whatsoever supporting they can make the NPP for parliamentarians work at now. The way you to me, I said, I don't quite so when I was a bias, then, yeah, why a brand, I was to submit a care. It's a demand. And I know what my local constitution. So I did the dream election. What part of baby, what was your food, and possibly what the concours, what was the monster? What did I look for free now? What good charging? Was found there. We have one done. It's in the Bible kind there. And if you are not the one, it's a man one in and then one you look at one you will see you.
Okay.
My dad and say with you. That's my Bible, we send away a man, but who for bundle.
Ejado, but I say, hey, I will be all right.
What's that? Actually, then baby now. When it's a girl, Sanka, when the girls listen.
Okay.
Well, but also, that's a man when you with the car, but that's what I'm saying when you with the car. It's when you with the car, so what I want to do is one more red, one more you, one more Ruben. I was one of the better. They must have a friend who gets your apply by them. I want to come while you with the car. After a doctor, so I need the car. And then I asked them, well, you know about the cargo. And we say, what's a 12? One minute.
Ejado, may I say, all right. Okay. May I say, Ejado. I'm a Benado.
Marshall, Mamma. Brother, I'm a million, some kind of mountain I do mumpa. Mr. Ban, he says, I see your man, Mahama, no matter at the bed 300. Hey, Match, I'm a queen.
I'm a mamma, queen. Oh, mamma.
I'm a say. Brother, pass me a branch executive member. You may be a million mother mount. One bridge. Yeah. George, oh, Boston.
Yes.
One by what should I do in urban folk? Oh, ma, who will lead journalists from? Mamma, Miss Sherman or bridge of the pepper. It's office, Moncon office. Well, I shall mamma wada jela. Minya, Jeff. Namoya in there. A young have five to food bin and Cassadi. What am I watching when it's in? It's in us to when you're at one man, where we get the wisdom area. Bible crack, I say about color, and no boss you. Now, more better than in Paraswabo, naked to the doorway, a better than a wabo. Better, Mamma, come out for him. Hey, what fun the wound to me. Damn, 5 billion or 500 million. Over some words, you. And people flag academy be a warrior. And the flag academy is a no for release the AEB there. One more 2 hours. What I thought where your man will be happen a Juma. In fact, I do that and son of our side will be another operation. Because I said, my own to me, all that, why should I do that and son will release you? And after that, walk where a bit what they be daily now. Number me a coin where you're scared to be unqua. Ebe, and be punching a molly or chade, or a flash, let me be a worry you. And I wound to me now so. Dama a international abadabade, what can go for this hour? I know you do basa, Mamun Tuman Kamaya, Mobadana Mofame while a throne. Hey, why you were fun of family? Dama international for one white divinity. my brother no boko be 1,000 years. Enya me yedu.
Yamenka waso oho. Good afternoon. If abado ye mo pocho mo bi foforo sombra. Ai. Na aba seba motu me ya na me you ano. Dabi. Wonye no court bi anye yi. Charge na wade abon wo yoko office nti. Enyo 9. For but I say all right. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
Yes sir.
Daoud, because if you're bra.
All right.
I'm coming now.
Oh,
I'm there. Chairman won't to me. Why yazi?
Why you done 1 yazi?
No, wala upon wala who go dia wala show who to ya eti. Or money ya was Angie permission be wala to pay the mepe because of Nawaban wa power. Me ya ne to one song.
One find the pay. One CID office also kitane papers or the papers to one find the pay. Aye.
And some of the whole budo. Enti mesrawo inzima. Na auto debien. Asanso abaje contract del kucha kalo kwan hwe o mani ya yetimi hwe nkrofo ma bira worebre na edwuma ye wetum wetue no huska nya awoza amaw na o cheda MPP for pede wo che Ghana for den chema wuntimi o pia cheda mani o ye niza na omra maka enti dam reset Ghana na ye resetting o ye bia na asede enti mama nkrofo mfa ho adwunu mubu de ibi wo tata na bibi another watanen no na la na nkasa nusuban na odine kijina dam jina bi wote daman enti Ghana yi biala onfa ye fosus whether you are NDC you are MPP you are CPP maru kodun obia onfa ye chiade o mani ayi na yere checher enti say your money dem o mani de bia ya ba think wabro money bi nzama pi ye to sinwom enti Ghana mpanyifo yesra won aye wunye position mama wa ya wa adwen de sabi wa ahun kosi hu yefu na wadwen won dwen timani bia ho enti chama wuntimi won fa ngira mra no no ye fa susu fama nkafo no medase
Pastor medase good afternoon Kwesi Mensa all right yes me too
Oba person me sin saboy.
Ma jodo papa.
Kwamra. Excellent John Zamani mama. Oga je think with magana for to abaman. What to aba you know here campaign the catch Ghana for day. Sikana you know waka bi no fa ye jo. Oba boy ba the Mexican. Ya ji here that you made us from Ghana. I don't know them ma. Ghana for go so go give me a room. Me to aba the president. Go to when you me be the siga in the record the first republic. Yes, one of the president to be when you all over 2,000, it is that. Let come and want to be no matter. You better there. I'm actually see the way you are born in Pacho, the local Fabo Abafa.
Debut.
No, a banana, the local water for Cameroon to me. The local woman, almost woman on the bed over the Martin Bias. Not the belly, no. But when you was a bed belly, they want to tell some of the site. What was that over to see to a matter? Highway open the I am your number for go to the question about tomorrow. Why already there? What was strike know that with the one will be out? I go to the question minority to think what no. And I the question about how much at the question. You came for your what somebody. The airport strike. Because to be the check and firma. It's the point that tell them Mukun. I don't know them.
Yes, so
be the check and committee here. Only the Calamity Mukribia. When you look at what the Calamity Cat, look at train. Let's walk at the road about the French Alaba. I'll go for 2 years, whatever was one in here. But, okay, this car may I get that I don't say to Margana. Because of you play this case of Malik is killing me. I need to get the car from the Calamity. Pamela, and she may have to have what you are Margana. All
right.
Pamela. Now, go for the tea. You for 2 years. But the man, Mamma, I ain't check for the German Ghana. So they go to the team. What can come to the stage of the man, Mamma, opposition? And if we are to go to that, we will make you more. On the one you will know what's to Ghana. Yes, I know, let me more. Also, you are. What you want to say, or there are many sketches in the world. I want some more. You ain't going to say, I am from Mamma, one year. Anna, you make them scared of Mamma Ghana.
Christmas, I say, good afternoon.
Good afternoon, Penny Kashe.
Yes, boss.
Mr. Speaker, how are you?
Okay.
Me here for Namichi, our sister. Sister Rita, our acquire Miss Alun or Ubimukura, and in a gym for Muchi. Penny. What is stop Bomaka? Won't to me, a charging causing financial loss to the state, and now say Galancy, Huntina, Tisha, yet in our boss.
Charger from the Deputy Attorney General and the various criminal offenses, including fraud, causing financial loss to the state, and money laundering.
Yeah. Yes, you want to say now, cause financial loss to the state.
Okay.
That was Ghana.
All right.
Now, Abani Molly, no, could be a political prosecution. No, in the beginning. Throughout to election, in Sendia no Kano, and I'm all ye not there. And people, I know to name you one day for the Omoko. In my CJ, what can I find? Could it be that one man often Tanko, often computer man, Sebeka in
Dr. Rashid Tanko computer.
Rashid Tanko, very good. From computer man.
On your computer man, Tanko computer, needs on your computer man.
Them now me I'm a defect. And that was sister station. No, Kade. NP people, you're pro, won't me will be jailing. Because I order from above. Now, me name above and send the presidency. Let us say the question president be another for presidential one so won't be. You're telling them. You're telling them because I've been quite. So reset Ghana. I will be able to Ghana reset. May there reset prosecution as I'm a binum.
All right.
Yes, sir. A being Boko, Baba. The actual betting changes are more the baby. The Mary Easy. Let us say, a bambi of a simple. The 200, sir. MPP, we are resolute. Mary and intimidation, no yard, but we fight back and resolute ourselves. The president,
may I say, all right, may I say,
yes, sir.
All right, may I say, okay. I was meant to me for Fubia for now. Infancy, Ewaha, na Yabesine Buya Humana Tumbio, na onsu a tumina abimbi. So follow the issues I address this very afternoon. Na for one so messages for bra. As nani been so in common game pack cool chop. I say and they Charlie listen up. I say this can want to be last week over 7,000 people in a woody and a whopping amount of 800,000 Ghana cedis. 800,000 Ghana cedis. And within just a week, was about to make this can be. And pick one. No, maybe I pick it. Just pick one number. Now, take star 946 hash. Star 946 hash. Now, what's it? Starting from 1st June, games in the drawn Obokodo or various TV channels, Dream TV and then other TV channels. Now, once you etum them, I should be. Mass buy say what day? Oh yeah, weekend reduction sales, ABBA. And they rush to Max Buy shops across the country. Now, and they ranging from ACs to smart TV to fridges, a lot of products in the Max Buy or say ABBA. Online purchasing here www.maxbuy.com.gh and our phrase 0544 019552 and our 0594 091122. Now, so and you want in the income. So the second part of the show in Jumoku Ahrui and Orubo in Echidom Warubwa Emma Eze Abro. Commander Nuruddin Kobneisa and that do declare me eye to eye, eyeball to eyeball. Commander. Akwaba. Come on, be aboko.
Oh, young Kupanon today.
Yeah.
Admarako. In a name.
Yami crying.
Oh, yeah, crying.
I didn't have to for one this.
Yeah. I mean, why a royal so.
Yes.
Which I would think God. And they do have a car. And you only have them paying for now, which I want some con area break.
Okay. And I say, and the Ebusa Cobrisa and Yati Ninkano, no, in Channel and Obon Chevy Bray, or you need in package. No, I to a room. Until be I need room. All right. So, Yentry and Wombra within just 3 minutes. Yaba, yes, in Comotrichano, yes, Sister Do, Ewo. For messages in Fabra 0244 743 143 0244 743 143. Yes, 0244 743 143. Text message, another WhatsApp message. Fabra, na yanko.
Say donut, 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 donut. Hey, donut, 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 donut. Donut, donut. Yanko cotton donut, donut, donut. Malaria syrup donut. Everybody follow not sa malaria. A 3D till no not now. Oh, malaria chill. Oh, popo. What do you mean? I want the donut. A dabako. Donut. A damienu. Donut. A damiensa. Donut. No. Donut scatter malaria. Lonat, it scatter malaria.
A quality product from Blaze GVS Pharma. Yenshishemu who se malaria wa umujum ansana wanum Lonat. Na nam yensearch na malaria no daso wa ko hu dokota.
This advert is FDA approved.
Ridge Royal Hotel, Second Reach Cape Coast. Rooms smell so fresh and clean with cozy and comfortable beds. A gym and swimming pool for your recreation and relaxation. And the food. Buffet served every day, breakfast, lunch, and dinner, alongside fast foods like sandwiches, pizzas, and pancakes. That is simply delicious. Ridge Royal Hotel offers you the best half and full day conferencing packages. Indeed, that's a perfect experience for you in the Asian's capital, Cape Coast, and my go-to place anytime, any day. Visit ridgeroyalhotel.com.gh on the web or call 031-2003-222 or 050-1672-908 for more. Ridge Royal Hotel, richly inviting and comfortably yours.
Telecel Cash has the lowest transfer charges ever in Ghana. Send a keke with Telecel Cash. You for sort out your old boy, send a keke. Your girl debut you, send a keke. Merchant payment, send a keke to all networks. T-Cash agents in Swaji baby. You won't buy some 1212. Send a keke. And even better, T-Cash to T-Cash transfers are still free on the Telecel Play app. Telecel Cash is a secure and convenient platform for cash transfers across all networks and anywhere mobile money transactions are made. Dial *110# to send money at the lowest charges ever, or download the Telecel Play app to send cash to T-Cash wallets for free. Telecel Cash, send the keke.
And near man on ne buo, and I said the entry in Amkania. It's in a grove when it Jihosano. Say home appliances and Kwana Pedia. To Hisense, now fear but dawase. Hisense, everyday prices for everyday people.
All right, we say my answer more baby or high Kastle 90.3 FM. Remember no dog you may see we abri ya tinada is in come. My messages in Umbra. Makan at appropriate time. Makan messages in Yinamo 0244743143. Text message. Another WhatsApp message. Fabra na easy in come. Now ya con come da. Ya should the MPP rep in Subaba Cancer. Na easy in common and now about join the conversation. Only that the minority in parliament, what the two or the speaker, Oti Egum, the first deputy speaker of parliament, Honorable Ayafo Enyimide. What is going on with regards to the bail condition of Chairman Woon? To me, parliament should do something about it. But then, okay, the urban the in seminar, parliament cannot do anything until the appropriate courts to address their issue is the court. Now, the bail conditioner, Iyoko, was the AMA is 50 million Ghana cedis, and then the NPP or the minority side are saying it's unreasonable on the bail conditioner was the AMA, that is 50 million Ghana cedis. In any day, we demonstration ewo Iyoko, but in Kwesifi, and day Friday. What is next? Commander.
Mamincha Kwankra. Every what's here with you, Mazzy. Mahongina, I do not for one decision as one Jimmy.
Yes.
Mafa the Marquin J. Dusona Ebusia one I say if you ma or China or Bapon crabbing in a Mamma on the Shazam. Yanko Nana was in baby assay. Yarkosa none over my yako. Michia with Universal. No, Warren Cassana, the entire production team. Nche assembly and you na painful de ibiem kwakwanse browa ofiri na ho. Ono ntina wa ma ba mbe kakre Ghana ye webo kakra. Omani na amano horo biara wo wiaze mra na wazi ejuma ntimra omani yezi ejuma se obia mbra na rankasa man ho kwan don fada mbra ni ejuma se otobia ananu mu bi okwachewa mpemfo wase de adwem ne hunsu ona na wozonua mpacho atemase nti no unhia de damabiri nche sabiu tafreche nkofo na wakasha mbran damabiri onhia de damonkofo na so sabiu waya asokanka waya aswazem na wobumbra no do onyi den kosi because ibia oshamran abakwa samcha de the minimpa no ntomra mpocha temase obi a oshamra nchache ma yeta ase de ontomra ntimfansefo wase de se inyimza enseze na ma wo ye sisi ai onya wi ho kakra parliament ma waye ma wekusi ma yeta yeten de buhu de mran di ejumaku bi esi ho ejuman za warrior ne bebi atochema nti wafre impa order the medjuma na no de brana ba kire sentra da mazana aidan aba mante nimpanyin samada da fi bi je parliament na ba ka che parliament de ahon won fa won tumen mfanki su ahwara mbra wa ya wo de create asɔyi bi won fa parliament no mbra na bi no tum na bi won fa nkisu de mi mpa no kwan da mo ntum nye na adwuma ana na adwuma no nya ye esuba no fitin na nansen se eye Ghana nya adwena ma no Ghana ho na wo wira ho ya no ewo problem da na bi so maka ewo problem bi ma I don't nkofo antasi papa but obia oye a student of psychology mama kada not a problem it means that mashanata but every professional psychologist obakacha there you have a disability and that disability was a learning disability. In fact, in the field of psychology what's a woman who is some and every psychologist must know that so that ibu mpako ni behavior na hu baby how there ehwe na ye dan eye ho adwuma man my teacher for na ankwanko wonyima pa oye baasa eko ye dyscalculia eko ye dyslexia na eko so ye dysgraphia. Calculia is obi abu there the person's inability to calculate. Graphilia na another graphia no big back at the ebia obutu mo express bb. Then the dyslexia has to do with empakona the ability to comprehend. This is Erika bibi to them like the then maybe you have a problem. It doesn't mean there or ya what it means is that today, so obiara ultra TV, no says all could do biaran. So feel that nine then the person has a problem. Because manayabati the first abakwasam on this issue that police or any of the security agencies where you may be na if the juma na why no nyo nti ntampanara na esede hey asamaba na ko parliament na say parliament one shane no azore no njai ana wachia into one tenen. We don't do that in this country. Ghana Health Service I recorded what is about 19 or so 20 of the MPOS cases. Parliament can summon the minister. Brenda Betche, a corner for that. The MPOS outbreak. On for home brand money. But minty be that or friend will catch there. Ya today a transfer directors. Because a transfer directors in the parliament and fa and she being told there into transfer and Crawford. There's nothing like that. And parliament should not venture into those kind of areas. Other my mom when we die that said beyond what Washington Brenner when you was away. Until I must say in your and says it's my now some young boy about some. Mamma your lawyer, mom, the but fitting the numbers for far. Them at 30, the criminal and offenses code nazi. Into now matter work a section 15 section. That want to know what is that. I'm sure you shouldn't be. But the law or the regulation are occurs for bail. What's within 48 hours? Or that will charge you to court. Now, Obiaka baby that's will charge you into and fight for bail. Because per the ruling of the Supreme Court, all offenses are bailable. But at today, you question there one man won't to be bail.
So now the one bail, but we are talking about the condition.
So
the bail condition.
It is a one to the gun and you be cut now. Why no why should I know why you now? What is it? On any pain finger catching here, ma. And can we get the I'm here the Yedisi and then Jem Damadana. Ebuna ye ufie wukal kwan na the banana. Only been I'm paying finger catching away. I will. But the young kwafo some will catch him there. Oh, is on ye be an down be so and this food catching him. Wagana ha. What do make NDC MPs? Stood too low to the extent that we're catching him to demand that say yesterday on for meet bail time and son wa kofie and yesterday me meet bail time and on refie. Can NDC do that? Yesterday in this why the mazi be Ghana. But why? Nti uncle say as if you were on ye na him paying for why ya yentumunka. What should prevent us from saying that this is wrong? Wakada no baba waba.
Abi yanti one.
Abi tell on us one way. Because that was shameful. Because obeying him there, whatever protest you want to stage, and maybe or money or prevent you from staging the protest. But the same minority leader. Just some 6-7 months ago, one man go to parliament in power what the make one da. It means that no confront by them. Today, onye gwa no otino do otino fom ahwem na Ghana fa woto aba madam nsese bayi yan kan ncha ho na ya menhia ho na Ghana nyi biara oto aba madam nsese over 1.7 million difference bayi yankopon nhia wazi biara ehwere etoto aba ma NDC na John Dramani Muhammad yankopon nhia wa name na sayame bo na yedu 2028 na sabi utafreche se NDC fo yanye sisia za asena to abana man biem esuman baby aye the sisia where somebody has been granted bail we meet the bail conditions in a way this same MPP sat down aloof. Now, what did the mean tum for more than 7 to 8 years? Then you have audacity and temerity to come and tell us there. In the so be omitting the bail condition. By force, you don't win if you bail.
This bail condition, is it not outrageous?
One and often outrageous.
The also per the MPP, they are saying
how did you come by that word? That also, what was the calculation?
Then 50 million Ghana cedis.
What is the justification? Don't say it because the MPP is saying it too. Because Obibiara sabi utafecho o follow yanambra wo manyimu. Obaka cha there. It is the government of the offense that the person has committed. But what tell me about?
Me too.
It is the government of the offense that individual has committed. Oh no, was it Jira? Don't know was it then? Was it my bail? Share. I mean, I'm not comfortable with the Nkano backtracking. My lecture will say there, it is only a lazy communicator. You know, are you comfortable there? As some will be allen you management and also or kind of more. But in this country, one to me will never be the first person and bail surety or over 50 million. Nobody can say that. And I challenge any MPP person. I'll be to work there. One to me bail of 50 million on only the highest in this country. Isuman. Sanche. Obi kaye bi boni bi oditie wun to me. Oye himpa. No so ibidum honam papa. Oye busu bi hone de hye o. So no na ye ka ho asama. It's a different thing altogether. Today, abana se ninze ye bi kire de why ban. Nti watch it. Wa ban kwedu. Oda waze no ko. No ki yi na asama no. Hena mra anye de. Se wodu da me gina biu na agi bail. Bail no so obi ansu no kwan was a man. So obi se de se bail no sa oman Ghana yana mbra da mun kofu ya ne da okata ntena fomi enwa nka no na idini bi me ma de mbocho abom penfo fancha man kan ya na idini bi also bi ofo bibi kweku bada ahwem ocha oye bi a ode da ahwem a no zagor da mun kweku bada ahwem abrabo ya ne da wobo yi which law which regulation awon na washa mbre no because what's the bail term say into a meter there are two things you can do. The man a lawyers and worker. What the? According to you can go to court and file for what they call violation of the bail. Or ya wona samana to know. And in this recent country, Ghana, ya woman, Papa na wafa na dubu ahia ni case. That is what Atacha did. Iwunde MPC ni wakada hwema. Then there's another one. What's it? You can go to court and file for something they call hibiscus or something. Lawyers don't find chamber, but them na worker can. And also, you adjudicate. Then the judges will see reasoning in why or that's and why then one mobile phone. Then they will do it for you. So ahina ya yambra the man send me to her there ye na say ye na ya adan kwaku badan hwem a oba na ma wo mi sam asam Ezuma da me gina bi wi onye doctor bi or I fraud doctor bi adam the man send me or ya bazi
but commander now measure article 14 of the constitution. So article 14(4) also where a person arrested, restricted or detained under paragraph A or B of clause 3 of this article is not tried within a reasonable time, then without prejudice to any further proceedings that may be brought against him, he shall be released either unconditionally or upon reasonable conditions, including in particular conditions reasonably necessary to ensure that he appears at later date for trial or for proceedings preliminary to trial.
In fact, make Kenya obi anso kan. In me out we take one strength from that ruling of 48 hours, and that all offenses are bailable. It's one assembly in your market thinking that whatever the situation, the person must be bailed.
And they are saying that the conditions must be reasonably necessary.
To do what?
That the person can go and come back later. So if the condition, you know, it will restrict the person another day.
Supreme Court we are just looking at it from the literal meaning. And my kind mantasa minim and what is known to many.
Okay.
On any day.
All offenses are bailable.
Bailable.
Okay.
Within 48 hours, charge the person. Yoko has charged the person. That is the first thing. You know. The two sureties will meet to one. Waka one. So, if you want to go by this one, then you can say that, oh, okay. So it means that meet the bail conditions. The law says that go to court. Go to court.
All right.
The court will vary. Say, oh,
the bail conditions
for you. It's either they will bring it down or whatever. I'm saying that lawyers, the minority leader is a lawyer. Jerry Ahmed is a lawyer. These are all lawyers. And onye chi crowd, beye busumo sa do ndu busumumpo. Attach your MPP. The same Yoko na watch them a day over 49 million or so. He went to court for variation. Now what the man Papa Onion.
So they should follow the same process. Commander Madasi. Agato.
At this one.
Akwaba.
Yenya.
Bibi aboko.
Yamena do bibi aboko.
Yeah, the Christ I see. Enzin komo.
Madasi, emre no ko maminchi obi biara oti oye Kastle FM. We have been mobile my bro. And me banam. Let's see, and someone was there. My uncle George Sata, the retaliation for Banhono. Oh, yeah, and Sananga no created the impression.
What call crowd was also command to sack people from there.
My son no created the impression as was assembly's call. My start areas are in a campaign. Into one corner, one quaddy. Scatter hopa.
So what call yes, you can tell a walk.
Oh, so problems was the corner is Cassam. And this scab war, one corner or more, no one quadgy. Saturday. And mind you, the moon and some non and namna, the media legions has now a cadet, one a war year. Or yes, see defense war. Or war, fear do no. Obajek can yek. He has no knowledge, including Honorable Ricketts Hagan or Cape Coast South. They have no knowledge in that sea defense.
After being an MP for
they have no knowledge.
That time, Project Tibiru Kodo or Cape Coast constituency, the MP there has no knowledge.
They have no knowledge or your MPP aban. And what you bossa. And what's the them see defense wall? On you want to on cash one sign a contract be our President John Dramani Mahama Beno on award the contract on signing sea defense loan ya baby. The mark of some million liaisons and PR for Woods Ubeya one year. Sabio warrior in district and Amawa. You can supervise and add the bottom idea. It is being continue under your watch. But to say that Oyawo and a demo MP Nawam Madame Jimizin warrior at Abraka. I do to say 1 year, Munam coming in. Address man.
I got to.
Messi, anytime Biara, I send me busy, and the moon and someone, especially visit to Mupa, more been my demo communication, major, because it doesn't help. Bibi Bessa, or you're wrong, the one warrior fair the the down in the BC, and into see the on your papa, into waste sauce on your papa. But I see, but you see, President John Mahama, or set a presidency be a very bad. Nina or catch no oyambra. I said, walk at no, Nina or catch no oyambra one for me. Sabake, about Benuanoma, the Attorney General, about 11 cases or so. No court and I'm wa.
Yes.
And Attorney General can you feel quarter there, the cases no. Or you offer NDC for 1 Emma. 1 tier do, 1 in view. So what's oyambra? The Attorney General, Emma, or to my 5 buffalo, non prosequa, and I'm a boy. Until you had to do oyamba. Our president, I was set that way. Come on. Again, what's our catcher and the Emma? Apart from Ghana, Emma, anybody in NDC and trend or Conenu, or your Bonnie Biara, Dabi, Wafan Sankan. But all your MPPs are Emma, or the BNI, another NIB, another national security, or watching. Now, trending or Conenu. I'm miss or come one certain tour. Mibo, I don't talk with me, Emma. So what can change me?
Yes.
And what's the videos and judges for some okay no. I could some no idea. OD and I'm wa. Until we're charging for what? Force by the
pretense.
Publication and maybe the
yes.
Yes, yeah. And a board member, I don't go back at your hand there. So what dollars were banker, Emma? Teo, our dollars were banker. Our dollars are bank queen, I $1 and more cities. Bank of Ghana, but shame. I don't go to corner or catch any nosy. On the invited 1 chin. And I'm sorry, a nice president that was there to call. Munya. Sure. Chema won't to me, Emma. I'm not telling you. So why a bana, Sebio, or do what you nambrano, nambra in it. Uninizi. Now, and any young brothers are, he has a right for a lawyer for his defense. And I'm a boy. Them Rambo style are what did you think Crawford will keep him Crawford beyond the 48 hours. Watch your hand or yambra or your camera. From the piano.
But Chamawun to me has been granted bail.
Mr. Samudu, Modhobia, Mr. Oya Kama. And see, Sabio Burn now, man, and I met him Crawford like once I out now, Osman Walker and oh, such a man to Mr. Bogako to Chelsea. The more 50 million Ghana citizens in only the Miss Canantana. Sabio Burn on yourself a Christian bill at the Massa. Are you bia or shall Crawford be now, or the Belu? Our was friend two sureties. And Ankason 2 months, Sibin or one, yes, I'll be. Until Ankason 2 Tamska, another Sassy, another Danbia, over to them 50 million Ghana citizens as bill unto me yet. And that is the point. Oya Kama, what's that the standard? Oya Kama. Yeah? Munya, Chema won't to me, Emma. CID. We invited one go.
Okay.
What to Tunano? Our catcher and the Sebio, Dana, we who one hours, you know. One financing crack as uncle. So as a quay. You know who, Emma? what pick you know and down yet in a ha nam some makadaba Attorney General all prosecutions say you say one or fall under you but since you're not or your post or the man Iroku and some also investigator na me be that was wabo I hear you the wabo won't to me kwedu amentaso wahifa Attorney General Deputy Attorney General no poster or the man no hifa no woman o catch hende wabo oye
he's under investigations
is a kwedu you be so
David
but obi tina still you aka wabo kwedu you see Iroko
that is the charges I mean
on your charges or your kwedu say on your charges or your sama was war your hwehwe a charge will be your charge sheet I want to court Iroko make and chain the way release statement that was what charge or you would to be Munia about them 50 million Ghana cedis a year can want some now or don't ya no other ba and a new pay no what's all your come Miss here one she sent to Nambribu Boda, and especially one nonsense to thank God. The internet does not forget. Because Susudia where she said going on, it will repeat itself.
MPP, what about power wants you the same tangent? You go on the same tangent.
Some names them time MPP power 1 year attending because lawyer and Casamanibi. Because constitutional can fail a lawyer said with my
yes.
Why you are telling general.
Yes.
And I'm someone stand MPP flag bearer.
But that's the same thing will repeat.
No.
So that is the mindset of NPP.
Look at the mindset.
I mean, the man.
I'm and why am the man lawyer Abi. Now say your game no because I can't I'm already fail. Okay, you better fair for Rollins in the time. Rollins in time not one fact print one church on Gofu through. But you see, Iroko one try ni power ho. And now Iroko no to me won't to me there are you guilty or not guilty of investigation that was warrior ho.
But he has not been tried.
And I see, Emma, it's a make us know, maybe some question. No matter what, won't to me will be freed and go home. Or your court no be jina wako all the time. Now I tried. Now me so you come a kwana wa for that President John Mahama was said to the sir President today mo on man attorney general or instructed there cases be on trial or on we are non stop number for mission say new person ba na se trial na okodo na okada wonje ya so ntumbra anamobwa the last time no be some there na sanka about 8 years nka ode nwana wo charge ho nyina wo di wona asem wie court ekwa onye simple like that opuni offended lawyer for interrogation bazi
your interrogation
and your interrogation where the be will use no appeal court not the Supreme Court up and down no was so bad high court ebi obesi now one now all you want this time round and now you did what boss no and I'm saying no matter whether or you 100 years or you 50 years ebi you be the antecedent of one what is the Munjumano? One number. Yama. One anyankufu. Obo womanim. Because maybe catch you be on there. Oba catch you there. Oyambra. Anamwa. Inti. The war all konu. Yenja mon koru dama. Yeje mon kodo dama
But the national security operatives in the system, if they what they need abobi akam and they are within the law to investigate the person, call the person to investigate.
As a offender then. A bail will be another will be bail.
Yes.
The sum of 50,000.
50 million.
50 million Ghana cedis. I kind of 500 billion. And what's a bumper property? What's a bar? I know what's a best shana. Why more bail? I don't make sure that why share the property will belong to you. Why evaluation? Why the monkey counting on there? It's what that amount says to myself. And see, what's all yambra? And see, a bank is an answer banner per bill, not so the 200 billion Ghana cedis more. Nedim. Sorry, come on.
But also, it should be reasonable.
Okay. That's also reasonable. Who determines what is reasonable? Because I'm rather not saying. And let them use it. But you see, and a minority leader can't say me, as a Roman, actually be opposition or one on forever. On forever. And actually, somehow walk can't. I mean, I will stay with the attorney general and some work. Muni ame so investigations all can one sem na na enwa so ebosum the count se na no adwene for ho enya details of it or you come out bottle but you won't be that
but then so ni fact and come from to Ghana
miss you won't be that
okay
kwaku boy him amaka jere dem ska we be alon za akoto properties na wala any properties o won na waka jere dem ska na za akotara o waka jere dem ska no ona da properties na obechire me dam kire hen odu court na dam nsam no wasesa na hwe ami mati the ewiabiri ewa I'm the vice president.
Yes.
Or try the them surety in a them bail of 50 million Ghana cedis no was Bama na bibi akodo. But you see my dream chim kakra there and to me keep nipa for more than 48 hours. All the man bail conditions. As I said, unfulfilling. What's there or there? Lawyers or the plead in court not to bail. It be a sida. Why you mean the year 2012 or so? Also, the bail of 54 million Ghana cedis one ho. We could plead him about 20. Says my and lions there. That option when the name won't jai the warrior.
So they should do it. Why this demonstration at Yoko office? I mean MPP and lawyers akuku dem awowo. And minority leader is a lawyer. So when they mean why don't you proceed on that the echo court for that bargaining rather than leading a demonstration?
That's like no lawyer kade. Demo partner ye can they are taking it. But a minority in parliament will proceed to roke one officer. My name's a Watum brother because he be a sida. What's in penny foots now him or yards of one? I said in Katiana no Crawford once and I hear me there. One call demonstration once and I hear me there. Say, and this is not him or as a papa. MPP what's not him or as a badamfo. What kind of logic is this? All right. And lastly, they can never do anything to wound to me. This power play, like a show that I will punish you. They cannot do it forever.
You believe that a power play?
I know about it. No, Mr. Na CID. Maybe won't me go na kwen. Master example on the way inviting the uncle CID office. Wanko. It's Mubo. Iroko, we invite it. Oh, yeah, won't to me, uncle. Because another state institution, what investigation, invite him one honor them promise, another them invite him. And as there in some kind of I feel you should move. na pede keep na miso and charge no fa don court ana wonya hwehwe mi.
I got to be that. So, according to the Deputy Attorney General Justice Saram Srai, suspect Bernard Entwiboisiako, aka Chairman Wontumi, is under investigation for various criminal offenses, including fraud, causing financial loss to the state, and money laundering. So, this is what Odbebo Tuga Elho. Now, see, the criminal investigation is running concurrently with asset recovery process to prevent further dissipation of what law enforcement agencies strongly suspect to be proceeds of crime. Also, the suspect is also under a second strand of investigation, which is part of a larger international organized crime scheme. The Economic and Organized Crime Office is assiduously working with our international law enforcement partners on this second strand of criminal investigation. So this is according to the Deputy Attorney General. Commander, Memo, just 4 minutes, 5 minutes in there.
Well, but semantics as a where you choose words as and when it pleases you to describe an event. Inti say Act 30 na. Anytime you are arrested, mbako no chiwon. Mbra shene de. Sensu anam no bo da chiwon. Odo ka chiwo. Into that situation over that I was mama. Also, the offense to which the person has been arrested must be communicated to the person. Into wakada the madi into na ya chiwa. Chide was all court and good answer. I can't do. That's semantics. It's semantics. Let me read something. It is one can't walk fence in Chawa. And Brandon they have no right to keep you there. No, all the time I'll bet you also there. You have the right to remain silent for whatever you say or do will be used against you. It's a charge. Hey, don't change it. Read this one. I say, he appeared in court on a charge of attempted murder. It is the offense that was communicated to the person. Now, the narration is that until we fill a charge sheet, Teo, we fill a charge sheet, it cannot be offense. It cannot be a charge because one form court. Why is the investigation being conducted? Is it not the offense of which you were arrested? Why is the bail given? Or your offense in what's INT? One basic lesson. A friend who is a prosecutor told me when we're working on a case here, now involved my cousin being in Zamabi. I say, no prosecutor will ask a question in court, in investigation, when he does not have the answer. Anytime be a wabacha when it means that they know there the mazi into Tayasamo. I said that one period home court. At the age, you know, kind of answer no pa. One period home court when they don't have the fact. Do you think that they are just happy there? Wakachi, to me. Now we are waiting how grand now. Case be I am. Do you think that?
What's our power play?
Catch one there. They are just being braggart. If you have been less than 5 months ago, now but when I catch a gun for that one trying to ever burn when I want to be. Do you think Ghanaians are fools? Just last 5 months or 6 months. What to abet here of over 1.7 million? Next day, as I end this for why and 7 months and one trying never now be you be. Ever. Nantan try na eba mpo abaye. Nya wan panfo na waka chain na imu mo so dey woni tiri me bia. When you see the original pado no kekam na wa ema mutum azamba ya kacha no yo ohufo. You have not been given the power. Why would you be bragging and saying all these things? Ntan try na tum no mba sana. Na tum no ranu wan fa mo ebe den. Ibu kunkum won. Inyema, I am interested in ebia yezum komoi. Ewa. One, offenses bia we charge on to me. Ebia what's one family kwanodo or fraud on certain laws. In fact, after your marking yesterday, also there the Yoko should factor Article 296. In my Article 296 no here. It's talking about discretion. Can what is that an offense? Ayabwana Yoko na ya. Also on factor 296 that they have power to use the discretion. No who do yar. No who do yara. No wa vary. He is a lawyer.
Yeah, the same Article 296 and the president so you see he's not a worker at the court he cannot use Article 296.
Okay, so the 296 on just one thing no was a where they were talking about it was there in such cases when the president wants to exercise that right of 296 yes. Although other ally for parliament.
So what they're saying I was just being curious on that.
Yeah. So at that point, in exercising the discretion, 296 sections in the BMUFI, but in exercising the discretion, the president should send an ally to parliament. Na parliament in Manutum and Sana Waka set up committee to work on the primary phase in order to set up a committee to work on the at that situation where 296 is not talking about KJ Airline, every appointee of that constitution in exercising every function bia constitution is armor one. I said there's a discretion. Discretion other to when you're there. Barely yeah can answer me. 50 million and 9 there. One will come with either this is my property and this property worth this. As that MPP from paying for will go when you're there. There's a component of the surety that has to do with verification and validation. Na damazin wakayala and train ye ya. Sikasi damadanan and sha sambaba. It is not that the MPP from paying for you.
Okay.
Now, don't let us give that explanation there. 50 million and surety. No. 50 million with surety. What it means is that this is what we are looking for. For impay bien, bra. What worth the 50 million? See, I'm talking about.
That's what I say, pa.
But and yet they say we kids know him and I catch on the more property no 25 million.
Also, what investigations into that property?
Black Usus another one, but no 25 million or that, but no. We have to go and verify, validate. In verification and the validation, your sources of income, how you were able to build that structure comes in. Do you think that for your market on to me the Michigan? Project you are winning by Omra. So they know that if it is just any surety they can provide. Normally, if you have the indenture, not than a present. Okay. It's when you must
first, ma'am.
Must there. See in your mother
and says it.
Na impa oyamran on tomra. Constitution in your there. In baby baba. Obimpo be meeting the bail conditions. Nancy ibinya asukanka fa wofi abana minchari yo. What two constitution nukui? What's the constitution? To hell is the constitution. Even when the person has met the bail conditions, how do you then come and say that if you have been 5 months, Ebetre NDC for nyansa, but why? Afoko onye MPP in ya.
But I say,
the nyansa na ebetre NDC for na fa nche hunu ye. Okay. Mr. Asam Kakro, my last one we are now for time na yampocho. I said doing katia odan kweku bada ahwem. Nti ma NDC for would win elections. But the same MPP narration. Their narrative is that this is what I said doing katia yai. Because now I said doing katia so a minority leader. Nto onye MPs na woka da ahwem. Nti say MPP for so nda wada ahwem a. Bibi Alensi.
Okay. But I say, Angato
Munia. Metsena hana asma mekayen de mo oro kodu bia wa ka che de oyembrɛ. Eh, nam mama say na ba MPP won ba be biom ada wa nyame. Awa nyame. Hwa Aza awujitum no oyembra no ehwa nam se ba the same implementation e be ya ubefu edwa
so about the same mbra
ya sudo. Okay. Awon edwa ana awuchi buo for that the man ye no onye aza ye nam se ba ye be the same thing achira ha ina e kada oyembra e ko tinam sa oya kama ne yaba the same brand kwado ne bede ne ebe fa ne ze buma no munia na me cite example there President John Mahama oba ben mu no na NDC for wa bo nko original court oka cha attorney general do onko yi dem case ni fi court attorney general nko ye wa ka cha do yambra me that was the MPP for go original court aramboa ena me ka che de aban court so a ehwa sabi onya de ko gina ha na akeka ko na msati oye opening case I want to be ka che de aban zina within 8 years yentumen zina asemenwi ena mso aban court nsam a ehwa onya so simple like that nti yanso ya ba ehwa anytime and even impo ehwa was want to ma president Obrabia so the partner
okay
onyamra we will also use it come on memo bufu because more could you come up papa henya na me say the men zaman ya wa set out because mo be that about 11 cases were court na president Abeka de baza mo nzi dem cases na chi and that's what mo nti be that na wa kire ma kire no oyembra adam say ye ba ye be the same thing ya bo musu
but are you aware that per what is going on currently he has been charged just that
But police semantics no can
so my main kind of article 14.2 no say a person who is arrested, restricted or detained shall be informed immediately. So that informing him immediately, that is the charge award bond. This is what
I want to interpret the man. Obi inform there. Say meba. Obi inform there. Tidema attorney general. Okay. What is say you? Suspect Bernard Bosiako, aka Chairman Wuntume, is under investigation for various crime offenses, including fraud, causing financial loss to the state, and money laundering. Your charges are.
But so what on your charges are the cases now announced? What are the cases for? What are the cases for?
Okay, Obi a fraud. And Kashi.
But he has been charged for that on internet. So
what charging him? Say, us investigations.
One charge will be how can you investigate an issue? Once I ain't charging him.
How do you charge a person? Say, and I must say, so your charger, clearly they'll give you the details of what he has done. I could be a fraud. I can be.
So
I cannot be a money laundering.
Are you telling us that Chairman Woon to me he has not been charged and the lawyers they are quiet on the issue?
Hi, why charging with him? All your investigations the what's warrior. How can I be charged? Okay. What charge you are? What charge you are? What do you court? And what can I a frauder? We state fraud as I money laundering as that scam and amount of all the money laundering. causing financial loss to the state. They also state the amount that say you are my offending Ghana ban actually. Now the statement to what basis in there were investigations. That's why I charge him. How?
So one charge now, how can he be detained? And one charge you
warrant. I can police can arrest you or BNI can anybody can arrest you. But they shouldn't detain you for 48 hours. We both want self bail around there. Obisu ebebelu. And I catch you there. What investigations? If you there, Sabio, where the investigations now? What tight or solid evidence are and can only get what one charging. Nakasaka say me there. Oh, as attorney general, Sabio on quarter without any thing another solid evidence away than it. What? And I must say there, pair the deputy attorney general. I saw about the investigations. And I'm Mr. Bisoda, what kind of watch I will be frauder and cashy. Mabo, a charge will be a or there in the kitchen court. You look on I want to be a kitchen court.
But so why charge you into the investigations into the issue? So when you go court, what do court is a prosecution? You are being charged before prosecution.
And I'm like that. Charges doing what?
But so one charging uncle, he wouldn't be given a bail.
And I make that and to hold more than what 48 hours. But that is why one man bill.
One man bill. Yes.
That is why one man bill with that surety of 50 million Ghana cedis. But a proceed that quarter. Now, them charges that fraud, money laundering, not causing financial state. Many details. But that's why he's saying what investigations. Lastly, I want to get for them as somebody they say was I grow at him. Say to me, my maka jere was I grow at him or the win elections. A patch that said you, or you have a nation penny for no, but indirectly, like actually, other way, no one knew for so. About number beside that, about that, I wonder what's not here, man. Or you're okay. But it's not him, or you had one. Clear, you are being hypocrite. But Mammy said to Bium. There, why my yata see? That more could do woman in Nina. A two trasama. And this foot through, especially this time round, no. Say, and this in it's one echo free. A MPP now, our problem.
And this in one and way to Bona with Jan Moko.
Mabo. One full soldier see as you. What win elections are? What say, oh, yeah, Ghana Japadi, on your Bona Nozi?
Who is responsible for arrest?
Ebisami. Now
it says NDC for John Free. Let me see who is and a police fight one could win down one call.
Police for them. This time out of police.
But on your police
this time on your police on your president Mahama.
I got to.
This time on your police.
This school and you I don't understand.
Because
but you know Obi Abonu Okromaha, who is responsible for the arrest?
Your police, but that Mahama not take responsibility. Them not pay catch him.
Okay. So President Mahama is responsible for arrest.
Bono region was one. I don't know how my instructions that I'm robbery county. Police won't get you. He's not in charge of the security
so
of this country.
The police need to do their work.
He's still not in charge. He's still not in charge of the security of this country, President Obama.
So President should command them to arrest those people before they can do their work.
No, one command the armed robbery to. We'll make sure that the armed robbery not about it.
But it's an issue, and it borders the.
What party supporters? Was say Ghana party? Why you to trust them?
Okay.
Unless no, you're okay. I'm sorry, no, you're okay. And you bear with me that the Manzamano, why could do?
Okay.
One she. And I cited example of them, including Adongo. I mean, I work with there, $1. Our bank account, not so dollars, I call. They pay you dollars now. What the cities knows more. On us on Yaku with them. On us on the police phone Kasan because I NDC MP.
Okay.
But Kumi, another other person, MPP. On us all Kazaman were charging her for reportage.
All right, I'm going to say. Good afternoon, I'm Rich K from Abra. I still don't understand why this opposition party is talking about when we come to power. You did all of these things when you were in power. I can cite 5 of them. MPs are supposed make laws and partake in parliament proceedings. Look, their behavior nowadays leaving parliament unnecessarily when parliament is in session. In fact, these MPs should behave like honorables. Atu is being hypocrite. How long did they keep Gregory Afoko after he was granted bail by a court? That is the real karma. We were ruled by disposed of the past 8 years. What did they do? What did they not do with BNI and national security in Ayawaso West Wagon? Atu sat in your studio and defended it. The international car stealing syndicate will come light. Okay, this is from Nana. Suspect. Okay, all right. I think this yakan wahade on the Attorney General nei into medase for that message. We share text message and so za abana yenyim finfro yenko yenenyim. Ebusama wusu message number 0244743143. You see, life is too much simpler when you stop explaining yourself to people and just do what works for you. From Francis Yatel at Amwanda in KEEA. Francis Yadase. Good afternoon, Mr. Host. Chairman won't to me deserve what he is seeing. His own words have pushed him where he was. He will learn lesson when he comes out. I'm Samuel from Kotokraba. Samuel, won't to me about 7 or 1 car actually per what the Deputy Attorney General Rekano on Yasembia Wakaka, but he's been charged on certain issues. Since communication from Honorable Nuruddin on how he's delivering his fact, he should also nice communication from Honorable Nuruddin on how he's delivering his fact. He should keep up. Okay. Eyomunti Mensa Saba Shalom. Okay, Mensa Saba, thank you. Mr. Host, nobody dislike anyone, but we thank God this will make our leaders to stop chopping our money. This will be a lesson for everyone on Can Promise. Okay, so Can Promise Asanazi and Nansonezi Ozio Abba. The MPP man has shown his ignorance about governance. The Sea Defense Project did the MPP use their own pocket money in awarding the contract? The new government should take over the project because it's for Ghana, not NPP, period. Uncle Paul. Uncle Paul, so the issue is that there is a communication that Honorable George Justice Atana Waba signed a contract for the Sea Defense in Orkade or a project the previous government was signing. So this is an ongoing project. If NDC is setting a precedence or not, they did worse things than what is presently going on. It will take many years for a new MPP to come to power. Mark my words. Uncle Paul Bacano. Uncle Paul, bro, for no choice, I. Coming President Mahama is the last hope for Ghanaians. Still, the government should not leave those who have steal and spend money without doing sensible projects. I always learned on every Friday because of my boss, Nuruddin Kobuna Isa from Eko Ishan inside Simiao. Kamna, please, good afternoon. Kamna, see, the NDC party don't like learning. They should learn the laws properly from KKBK. Okay, so KKBK, what are the laws that they are not learning properly? You can tell us. Please, what is the name of the NPP man? Did he just come to Ghana? Was he in Ghana between 2017 to 2024? The court granted someone bail and they kept him for 6 years. That is not a karma. They chased officials of a former government with BNI or NIB and national security, and that is not karma. They should come and do it. They will go and NDC will come and do it. That's all. And the very last one here, na yenko name. Okay, King kwa boga anka fufi. Ato Sam, give us a break. The law of karma is dawning on you, the NPP. We, the NPP, did, and if I were an NPP communicator, I wouldn't come on air, let alone talk. Aim high. Aim high. My kada throw message na and I asan attribute because in some new wa you who how I yankano. I say this Ato guy, is he a Ghanaian? A pregnant judge was chased. If he misbehaved, we will come for him. Hey. You will come for him. Why then? Or misbehave. All right. Ankrato is confusing himself. That is from Facebook. So my young queen, maybe I'm about kind of Facebook. Then so, all right. So young free chairman won to me. Ne deno dona young ko yenenyim. Any that the president of the republic during the thank you tour, Bono Ozi in Sembi Tuga, and he announced payment of nursing training allowance with retrospective effect from January. Until from January, Beninano, nursing training allowance I want to your presidency. Nzembe Kwema Obutia Ama the nursing trainees. This is according to the president of the republic. Enida onye oye nurses for reason in common and nursing trainees reason common on all the means easy to go. Angato, but more just 8 minutes. Yendin come on.
Who see you? Apart from our chairman, I couldn't have been offended.
He's because or those Atakra.
Sorry, Vansman.
Justice.
Justice appear.
Yes.
And you still have no bucket and President Jomama with your nursing training allowance now. And you are not bucket. No, no, I'm a biso. Nzino no chede no ozi na ku semema. But you see, ebotum etua adada nkrofo enwa. The President John Mahama we tua nursing training allowance on social media. Enwa. On traditional media. But someone now we beneficial for allowance no enwa. Kunjimine President John Mahama on tia wanko. Asama President John Mahama oko bono East or bono East bia oko Keno. This is not the first time I can say on March 23rd, 2025. Controller and Accountant General to pay nursing and teacher training allowances, Mahama. President John Mahama has pronounced that going forward, the Controller and Accountant General's department will pay directly the allowance of the nursing and teacher trainees. This means that whenever public sector workers receive their salaries, the teacher and nursing trainee will also receive their allowance at the same time, the President Mahama stated. As I'm so good now, 3 months later, as some call Bono, Bono is an abono. Excuse us, other behind there. Delay sawaba, I want to maintain no. Or demo system ya wapeda was to way.
Okay, controlling accountant general or pay straight.
Pay straight.
Okay.
Intina one payment on your name. On no. Now, about ya back date from January.
Yes.
To time our botia. more nursing training friends be will be some there. Them statement na John Draman man make or you Vic.
So Oko, thank you to Obuno East.
Because one shut down one day be about here on October. And now July, and now August. More catch on about here. And so be some that Urban, I wonder what to about what your 3 months budget for payment of all your salaries and demands zaman. So abandon na demo January up to or your March, you know. Demisicano going to mean here. Nefis will back date why then. Wait here. Or your boss and oil then. Origin or my assurance.
But in that budget, you know, MPP, the previous administration, it is mandated by the constitution that way. What is same?
Yes.
Was it part of it?
It was part of it. And so I'm there still because some of the what can now the wait here no. And I have to check from all them students no. No get them sikani here then. Ombe. We delay na excuse all my in there. Them system is 1 year really. Into what you real. Ubut here one. Oh yeah, allowance aka. Ozam hon. Munya, the most important thing in the one. Oh yeah, the same Minister of Education. Okay, a graphic or something. They will make sure that them teacher and necessary training allowance. Yeah, but we if you may be discussing them issue no ha. And see them statements in the bear no way they weren't sure at masa and see for the past almost like 5 months 1 year payment that them statement me why then why could students be wanting to feel now them is can on then one side on can and munya ye hu budget why then why my allocation of everything 684 million, another 48 million in it. For them payment of them teacher and nursing training allowance. The most important thing in the already controlling accountant general no per what you want. First no what one is rich card on the Manzaman so this time no was a payment but why can't try no way delay no people were spectacle as either who's a wood you so won't you and why sounds so best one more or pedal assure but when that money will hit their account and the minister president John Mahama okay them situation I me by ABR August another October and them payments be there baba one country more country there we delay what year in Jumabia or the way we are and son of them payments why then wakodo a president and now when them intelligence clearly as them nursing training allowance no who they know payments number or yeah check and waka sure no good but enka or yes specific tell me what I'm say yeah there be about October another about July another every time no baba like they will be happy so that they hold him to what that is it but what can you did you check that is it and so I don't what students right now what's not hard watching to time
so wouldn't the president should be specific
it's not make there from January to March about the budget now payments will won't ya and then I budget to be says to myself and I'll show one but they know what approve and also that debut them normal payments in the previous government and one year them but that was a sad and the students who already check one shutdown called if the president or maybe or enter and know what the people what demand and what they are talking about says to myself and I'll catch on the day no what yeah one payment night then actually but once on go by on the day July another October another August neighbor receive and cover but I think in our how the most important thing there ogudo promise one and I assure one there obutua but one na wo betina ha one na old videos of nursing training allowance a we tua wo edit na what the NDC nyom toto do no they should bow their heads in shame.
Okay, tell me that. Commander, the president should be specific. When is he paying? Because I mean, Ogudo is in the budget. When are you going to pay?
Okay, and see, before Mama Kadama say very, very important. Say, I'm in my bun. Now I'm a prosecutor. At Moko court. Now I'm a bracus. I'm not a case of smeim. Now you're today. So I'm a man bonibia. Name a pedo with jail him. No care by election or baby. I'm a fin. Now MPP mean so that numbers and MPP wants our question. Do you think that the case is no case, Papa? I fancy you, Pacho. It's my say. But one today, Jachi case in the case in. Attorney General, since you are on a wide contract for one case, on a way. So, on a okay, Jachi case in the case, other way of fast and I will jail it. Japa, the case, answer there. Attorney General now no all guide Japa. A common fadon casa, no one friend jailer to force so that we do market then okay by election. To the extent in pocket was I am fancy for the Yan Tonka no his kakababia business. Answer the master me. Is it the case that government should continue? Because in Pakuna or static case, watch them will be alone. And there are some of the one I can. Sometimes I'm not comfortable topic na I discuss now. Why there for Hakobo? I need to stick to it. Other than that, in Tibia other examples. But I least expected this issue that Baba Baka the Masamia came. One more bail bond auditia. Next oyazana. Now what's some running there? Go to court. Now touch young boy MPP. Walk or court me work reduce now man. I yank also MPP for now jail to me there. Even why you in case or crime will reduce him man. Now the mazi anyana down here na yaka. Na akafa abada abansan wakafa nolly prosecutor. What does nolly prosecutor got to do with this one? But the law is the law. Anna. So woman organize the no get it is on record that MPP full catch Ghana for and can one nursing training college there. So what to Obama John Dramani Mahama nursing training allowance will be at Yananti. Atibia. Yeah. Into what is this story of on my head time? What is this? Can't you be real a little? This was a main campaign message of MPP. That is what to Abanama John Dramani Mahama. Nursing and teacher training allowance over him. Now you see now be the way baby Aboko toss off on one. I be one here pushing in. So Boku to so obisi sabita for obisi Gio so by the no off on one off on. Man ebisa you don't my time out the butcher. What is this? I didn't worry you there. Ya be yara yinchia you butch him. Why don't you go back and tell the nurses there? And Kofuna Wabano, we butch him. This is what you should do. But to come and say that Yaman with time I had the butcher. Ah, no, don't pose in Wazamo. I didn't have a time. I had a schoolmaster. I don't get it. And Ghana registered nurses and midwifery council.
Yes.
They are threatening strike if they have not started. It's a one case in here. What's it? Or promising one. This is something they should have paid last year. No winter. Now what catch one there? Next year, which is 2025. Ubutia. The member corner. I shall want them coming as a daughter one fan to Aban. We feed the cook. Nam paying for there. As soon. Ne intumi na was a mono wa edge. Nti anye na yewa abanum. Awumpo was walk or strike. When they know there, impa na promise one another mpon. Onyi ho. But they said they are going to on strike. Ebuka kechi wuneguma. Now the nurses and midwifery council phone. I sure there. So when you there, the first quarter budget was it what when it's a condition. Sometimes some of this you just need to laugh over it. What when the Mr. Shema? Do you think because what it means is that, and you see, let me say this. Or there in this discourse, or there are measured of what we say. Government financial year start from 1st January to 31st December. That is what the law says. That is why if you have not captured recruitment in that budget cycle, you cannot recruit. In the budget of that organization, that year, one for baby and shame that over for impa. How do you come and tell me that because they say that you have to prepare the first quarter budget, and that first quarter budget only takes care of the budget that was captured in the previous year? You cannot add. I'm talking to you based on experience. You can't add. Because the budget of the previous year, the ensuing year, the first quarter, any attempt to add on, now the figure now, edit year or December, or all additions are null and void. Into Kofa way you when a dinning in Anna, Mbawacho, I am a dow there, Sabil, when the way with my better nephew. But in the government financial sector, when they are doing into the beyond what's it when your clearance, the clearance will say there, add so and so number to one number now, or whether there are yet to cow and I am on who's can. So every payment, the Ministry of Finance knows it. Why do you say that your year has ended 31st December? However, the budget for the year, that is why budgeting away anyone. Every sector as an example. Until everything is captured when they are doing replacement. So was our a station manager, Edgy Ebia 10,000. So for some reasons, if you're Jumum, now was a Brakus Babashawa name. Na Brakus ne grade another no qualification was a band. So over more than 10,000 now, Brakus wafa no nye. Cheda waka for be another less than 10,000. These are basic, and the accountant and the finance people know this. It is a ende. Amana ban hobado obutia nursing and teachers allowance. No say there. The mazi wabaya hawama. So what I intend doing there, mom fan kafa, the normal way ni biem. Mazoko controller. That is a novelty. Yambo the mabana bado, but next thing you know, what's that was another for controller. Next thing you know, say there, abana man a time out of man. Now, abana man a time out, next thing so the court. Is it possible? Is it man? Next and also there, abana man a time with the butchers cana. On no other way in our coaching to the court. Is it possible? Say also both you are no true controller.
Yes.
I'm a master engineer. Government or increase the salary of workers. Do you know that most of the times, you the month sometimes it take about 3 months to find a back pay. But now, we are no work. Even that is when they do the negotiation and say there, based on the negotiation, also the means must tag this. If you are much about 2 months, if you are my them for the workers to even understand. And you are saying that I want to watch your allowance and what's that was more than a car. A first quarter budget to amount.
Come on, what is
that?
Okay. So yeah, she even the president will be chat. But me this birthday na yenko yenenyim. My very own brother Benjamin and William Benjamin Peters. Pakojo our Connect FM Takrade and yeah ubede. Abri yeah wish the family in Cape Coast and afi your friends and loved ones, and around you in Takrady and all over. I wish you a very happy birthday. And see, Eriabri Pakojo, yes, Nyame Insro Bebre, William Benjamin Peters, Nyesika, na Nyame Nsumo in Kwatintin. You're great until you become great. Eriabri, yes, happy birthday to you. All right, so my read messages kakrana men pick will course kakra na yenko yenim elho. Okay. Hey Ato, you people did worse when you came to power. You attacked a pregnant judge. Okay, what I say. Good afternoon, Mr. Host. NDC people are happy about what is happening to Chairman Wontumi. Let them know that the table will turn and it will happen to them from Jonathan Otu Atabaze. Please tell the NDC man that the measures used against NPP, the same measures will be used against NDC. I'm Kofu Bedu from Besa Chrome. Okay. Good afternoon, Mr. Host. Have you seen the way NPP are struggling? They think Ghana is for them. This is just the beginning. More to come. It will see from Aidan. When the stoppage of the e-levy and the downward trend of the cedi to the dollar, coupled with the peace we are enjoying in the nation, what message does the NPP has that can bring them to power again? Never again. Our eyes are open for now. Uncle Paul from Bacano. All right. So, you do. Now, my fan pick will course, in about 15 minutes. Now, yenfa in 0244 408 046 0244 408 354 0244 408 046 0244 408 354. About 10 seconds still. Now, is in Komo no Obinso Abemibi. Yes. Good evening. All right, Chairman, me too. Where I see. Good evening.
Yes, Mr. Kwamina, good evening.
Good evening, boss.
You are Bujuma Papa. In fact, it's money at drain, but Abomodian, sir, very balanced. I are there. Now, those who are in favor of Chemawun to I don't know who for Monya Ghana Fana. See the kind of money accumulated by this man. Oh yeah, on money car, we between the good mama, Uba win and be any biaye. That's a the Miskaway say you true power, the Miskaway na man way alpha. Now, no support it.
But boss, court to be in charging the way we are many Sikana, the war for many Sikanti. Why don't we wait till then?
But allegation our double a huge amount of money. That is why watching and it means that Bibi Nuwa and can want me on penny them. And you don't continue. Into the main part there. Even though NDP people, they're encouraging the NDC to also steal the money. Oh, master, I want to I want to what bar or the same thing by your one. Why look at kind of people that they are having in this country? The man no one studio hono. Any that data. In fact, I am.
Let us see.
I'm so sad.
All right.
Too much.
Okay. Let us see, boss. Good evening.
Hello, Kamna.
Samaba.
Yeah, better today.
Yeah,
yeah, maybe I'll be able to buy. Kamna. You go school. Kamna. I've been to school.
You're calling him Zibia.
You're calling him Anamwa. Me na yetu da boyam da Anamwa. And that's the civil custom. Not as some cooling a Wi-Fi to better you could and come and engineer education Anamwa.
Yes.
But I remember the day it played justice, but a pedestrian should be mad war, but if you had only been my one with them, I'd probably about what too good. See, I will call that a church on my mind. Ata. When you go to US, South America, there is nothing there called otherwise. South America, that's the other one. So they said every driver, what kind of mamma, which I don't want. And what's our in the number for what Calawan has some Anamwa. Kwamna, in $1 million, in the country, what we're going to come $1 million, and put him for you, in the country, we're going to come. You put a for where to add so much suburb. I mean, look at the pant for what I was tell us that idea of point. Hey, I see.
Well, I see. Good evening.
Good evening.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. You won't be fine. I can't open your community. Sure, nine, that's power than my opinion is that. Yeah, I said, the man, I don't know, brand. I need the Dominic. In the Washington, that not hard. We have been using the Sabica France, Sabica, but what I can't yet. So that is what crazy agency for the warrior or your banana. But I can't that. So I can't remember the committee there. Lawyers are building what I want to be because you come out of no go to that man, young for Nana. And I young come out. The girl who created a set of media. And as someone who can carry that, what we say them, what they that's what they are. You will see. It's going to do the Papa Walk. Now, I'm not a fool. You see, I do not know over there.
Let us say. Okay. Let us say. Okay. Let us say. Good evening. Hello, good evening. Okay. Good evening.
Good evening, Minia.
Can you over here do me too?
You Minia, Ankato. Now, Yana NDC was a 1.7 million votes. Number one, it came here, maybe 2016 more money. Yeah, over 1.2 million. And I'm a boy. And then they are sharing as a woman, maybe. Yet they are the best hammer. Let me go to them. Which me, as I'm the so. Which is sad, you know, President Mama Onimubi. Let me see, Onimubi. It's Mupa. NBC for Nakasa Abo after Chema would to me. They tell me because I say, and yet, time not late Professor Moss, I'm going to clear and say, not vice president, current president, no a vice. I'm a friend saying, I'm occupying. The friend saying, and the day upon, I'm occupying. And now, President Kofo, I can't say. One would your mother say, because no more charging treason. One would your mother say, on the hammer, the cocoon, once, the dominary, couldn't asama. Current president, Mama, or catch your friend said, President Kofo. Or catch say, a your noa, or the good razor, or no president, or the good razor, and the book. I like to say, or yet, vice. It's a dreamer, a one criminal, and that's the part.
Let us see. Good evening.
Good evening.
Yes, sir.
Hello.
Good evening.
Hello.
Mr. Wonka, Papa, me too.
I know as I can. This is our book. How you book him? Make you clear. The man said, "Oh, you know what I load." Make you okay.
Okay, we'll lie in that drop. Good evening. Yes, sir. All right, me too. But sure that bail condition not from him. Inter one and two sureties, you know. So the two sureties need to provide the bail condition. All right. Where I say? Okay. Where I say? Good evening. Hello. Good evening. Good evening.
Good evening.
Oh.
Angato.
Me too.
Oh. Moji kan yembo ankatuna bado nejuma pa oye ai. Eh, my brother. Ankatuna semole kano oye tietia. Ande bibia ole ye bia also yembra anamoba. So yembra no de ya. Sedanka to so le kande say tina bi so omba say ndc for all culture the MPP for omba power da. Ana oboba 100 years a empa. So say downful. 100 years no say record no ho. Say a time NDC for okwe no oketina for mo no. Say under MPP for year was on year no say o the demo video never. Ajasa. So one asem 12 no so ho. Nti say under mbra no de ye chama untumi o fine. Nti so tina bi so tena demo mbra na ni bi e president Mahama e wa to for say wo case no ka tro won yifi court no mbra adambo ana o mbra. Nti otena the same mbra na no de be adwuma me da say.
Masem da say. Good evening.
Good evening, Kwamina.
Yes, sir.
Mr. Dawood, because if you are bra.
Dawood, you too.
Kwamina, I would MPP for one pair money, yeah. It's our member who be our cray. In Chayinja, my 1 year and ma. Share a money the way I was 10 what to 2 or Pansaman. John Mama only and a campaign or Shabo. Do Bibiala Ghana. Sika. Wa finance has to be alan up or Bejam or Managana. Won't me share book at or Ghana for contract or on ye wajinu Sika Wezi. Let's say what friend me in Samana. Minority to Akatent for a moment. I wonder why. I wonder how my denting. Wonder no mum won't me the multi be alan or do Kofiazi. Medasi.
And your judge and your court, but I say good evening. Hello, good evening. Hello, good evening. Okay, 0244408046 0244408354. Good evening.
Good evening,
yes, sir.
Yo, Mr. Speaker.
Okay, Mr. Speaker, you too.
Yo, Aban we are be. Dada akushi for kadam. Sir, what's more bayano be? I'm a master mechanic. There is set to Ghana. It's set to Ghana, Mobia, Benyahu Faso. There is set to Ghana, as when you see baby Falco. Or the man, either political persecution and as in the bin. Let's see. More could do more being now. Paying forward teaching and the communicators and NDC officials be more as more kind of order from above, even including the institution itself now. 100 cases now. Order from above, no. Above our Senate, the presidency, our Ghana had it. Yen penny them. And that done is the what was what other Ghana for. Now, by the end of the 4 years, no, Ghana for boom. The AMPA, as some NTP for came. Another one.
Mr. Speaker, good evening. Good evening. Oh, radio mamba. Good evening. Uncle Paul, Minto. Christ and Adamona, I want to say. Hello? All right, Uncle Paul, well, I know here. It's rather unfortunate. Sorry for that. Good evening.
Good evening.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, Richard.
Okay.
It was important. Naming brand, the word to be. I mean, I was there. Nimpano will possess of course.
Within 48 hours.
I didn't know more because NIB was friend. Make an action of presenting. NIB woman Benin. I didn't know NIB. What's I didn't be on one better. Next year, you could watch now. I didn't know the government huge amount. What to do for bail. At the same time, information menu and and even Campo Bimo or present money a Japan was a bumper. What banner was in the door of entertainment when you go. Sister Anizo. Information in your sister and people now could not be. Now we put the basis to cook as I'm making a better entry for Yanka. President Mama.
What better than or NIB?
In San Juan. Information second. So I wanted to say, Sayad who presented Boa, if any be and other people, it's a woku when I do. Never you present Mamma, may not do that. It's going to minutes in about a catch of the wire there or a party, Galam Sayama. More young, I don't know if I young. Oh, yes, she got something put up a one say some crowdy. Now, Malaban.
All right, Master Medasi. Good evening. Oh, that be when two men do. This one, yeah. Last caller, good evening. Hey, last caller, good evening. When you're ready. Last caller, good evening.
Good evening, Uncle.
Yes, sir.
I'm catching you.
All right, catch it. And my boat into.
Hey, Portugal. Hey, Castle, like Kastle, I'm not to Tomaso. Only there. In Philippines, no, them want to be nice and in by another MPP, Ibiala won't show no moon. I took that now radio, no, and this afraid you for one record it there. We jail when you pass. We jail NDC member in prison. One way you fool, or can you play there in this for you fool? Now, people, Ibia, you are we jail and there where we are. Damn it. The Sunday, Uncle Dominus, and this fool, I am man, away your beway from man. I took the Homolacada was set the president to be that war, Bahama set the president to that war. Now, what about Bobo? I got to him and I did that, the president or the other. Double cry, what your name me. Anna Mahama on name me. Oh, you know, can we chat what the dada than so name me there? Why, yeah. Why, you have your tickata. Last me. Tickata, woman is color oil. No, the Kaya, or the Cotunchin. We are young for Sudina Ghana. Nanso, why, my Payuku for bad. What's in yet about what you're not paying into Abba Ghana cat? A man, what you are so them consider. Then I could do allow by a president, the matter on the attorney general. or the fool, you national security fool, or for no more, a solid name was the no quality. What was it as a man was need to? And then Mahamad Babakana. I think.
All right. Yeah, that's it. Okay. Yeah, that's it. All right. Good afternoon, boss. Please give Elijah more time to share his wisdom with the nation. He's a true intellectual whom we should honor and celebrate while he's still alive with us. Can you let him know that I deeply appreciate and celebrate him? So, Elijah, yes, we also appreciate and celebrate you whilst you are still alive. Okay. Yes, there is Ewaha. Make sure the last batch of messages in April. Na yeah, sorrow. Wow, this thing. Indeed, Mr. Host, I find myself deeply disillusioned with the members of parliament. Thankfully, my own representative is not among them. Mr. Host, are you aware that a friend from another country was mocking me due to the actions of these MPs? Oh, really? Indeed, Mr. Host, I find myself... Okay, so I think it's the same message. And I'm into my brother, but I say, Bebri. Oh, I got to. Elko. Just a minute, babe.
And the Penimudu of many my own. Or friend or your woman's of organizer of a particular party or chief justice or Yarahu. I mean, Mensenaha, Manus room Pamada. Nimde Guamahin, Emma. And I Guahin, Em, or a council of state.
Yes.
One describing there, Sebu, man, beautiful. There, or ye branch executive of the NDC. Now, Param. But you see, no, one, and Ka Emma. Besiaba another otter them, baby, why ye jume could do. What the police need Benin and was some for fun on searching. And then that what's in had you two lawyers and papa, and our friend woman's organizer. Here, Japan case your work and was tape on one record. One year rule one, then some knock can I with them. And him fana attorney general, Crawford Dambeka chair, Ghana for with audio there, send you fancy for Yajim. The most I want to do messy and make an ibium. Nola prosequa, Anna, attorney general, Wabi, cases of our quarter, and this for 1 also on the ibium. And what catch a hand or yambra. That's Yati. I quite know what you want to me for. What's all yambra, Mr. Yati? A money more, so no one can. Or do baby, I judge this will cry what you won't come on. And the roll is PNDC time. Young will be though.
Now, does it relate to the issues that we are discussing in here?
Missy, sub your PNDC time. I judge this will cry will come on. The man by me there, PNDC mean we're going back to go.
I got to
last time here.
All right.
The more teacher training allowance na dem some American in a 1 hour per month. Oh yeah, no, the Nyanko Pani Techimensa. Techimensa offer 2040. Masa. I'm sure also
Ankrato for honoring our invitation. Commander.
Yeah.
Also within a minute.
Your commander is a brother. He's not just even a friend. He's a brother. I talked to him, he talked. We be here now, but the last time I was back, and I know him on any case, a different issue. Because he's a public officer. And now, Ozzy Obiko court. And at the end of the day, because of honor nationality, you can't buy election. Do you know how much the state of the country and the republic spent there? I believe that were some of the reasons. It's honor nationality.
And should that be a reason to
I don't want to delve into what happened. And Obia Otem or Habia Senior Madame Mankade Obia way in Azibia Adam. Coming our fund in 2023. That's what I know. But you have to make an answer. This is a catch order of December 2024. Because of that, the mean panel, budget and capture, or the way if you are. The 2 cases are the same. Now, sometimes give the people who are listening to you, give them some credit. And the Webuna to them is this hour. He must more. But can't necessarily one answer. But obviously, don't on task, Papa Big Fair also on task. But catch an umbisa there. When the case on them more striking, what is it about? Or yes, certain agreement were reached with the then government way back, and when they were doing their calculation, what's it all? Oh, you're over here. John Mama about them with the year. You're fan 20. Hima, Mazu Hill.
My adventure, Commander.
You see, Etna, my input the same year I said no credit. Or the friend or catch a gunner for there. Order from above. Ended that. MPC I walk down him away. When she Yoko Penino Kumpa and someone can't order from above. So where is that one coming from? Why must the person use your station to speak out this untruth? Ima. Say, Mete. May NDC. Se minya asam na NDC fu ndemechi. Na MPP fu no wubu abram wo ko demonstration wo ko strike na no keke kanwa. NDC fu bagada. Hello, man kada so bo bisa asam.
Shede enyo boko su atafer ana.
Why would NDC decide there? I mean now, me ya hwana ba. Menya asam ba ton fa hwana ho. But MPP fu no wudzimechi. Now you buy demonstration the why the way you need them. What etinachi I bakada me abimpa. Okay. Hello. Man kada okay.
Come on yeah no did that though.
Yeah no. Okay, my last point.
Oh yeah time
on na mazutu.
Okay.
Matina heyewa. Maka cha ode me cautious of assembly obi fima na aba because me nyim ochena. Nti menji nzida. And what do you be anyi we butu ma abo abaka cha mda am say MPP won ba ban meda. Nti makasa no so obi opedo tayin. Those who have ears and want to listen. Mase there. Se sabi tafreche. Makana huru we basa. Se NDC for we yesi as to them ma. Wa basa no kwana. Ghana for what to aban. Wa basa saying anti bia.
All right.
Anti.
Okay.
Nti so obi a nti im da Ghana ha NDC yen win 2 times bia.
Come on me that say.
NDC yen win 2 times bia. Na MPP yen win 2 times.
Yes.
Into obi anyim sabi tafreche ma wa bado ma wa ye.
Commander Nuruddin Commander Communista. Yeah, so exactly 5:05 and you eat into Obinsuni time. And so that's a brave. Every say this, Yami Aduma, in share God willing Monday, na Yensan Yenzi in Como. As then be in Coma or ye Max by the Masu Game Park, Lonats, or boy, Ridge Royal Hotel, High Sense. Anointed engineering and I feel better when you know what boy Emma is Jumezi, yes, bro, aha. You're so but happy birthday, Kasepa. Ya wish or your bishop, Adolfo Asa, Bishop. Yes, happy birthday to you. Nyami insho bebre the and then so Ozzy Afikor Akawon Fihon, Warrior Womba. Ebusuemu ni nyina ya wish happy birthday. Yes, nyame mo nkwatintin na omma sika nso bebre enfambra. Intende yes, nyame insure. Enjoy your day na nyame onto wonkom na may your boundaries be expanded. Into Bishop, happy birthday to you. All right. Ebusuemu desi nyame adoma ensan enshebio. Have a wonderful good evening. Akra wonyina. Bye bye. Give me your